Good morning. We are finally here in Washington, D.C., right outside C-SPAN, where we are going to tour with the founder, Brian Lamb. In 2 months and 1 week from now, the street will be filled with vendors selling items ranging from flowers to fresh produce. Even though that seems like a ways away, businesses are starting to prepare. Construction projects across campus are bringing big changes, but they're also causing disruptions for students and faculty. This bowl right here is made by Scott Frankenberger, who is a Lafayette artist who has his work in the Smithsonian. It's to support and develop research opportunities, academic programs, clinical engagement, and produce strategic initiatives. Even though Black History Month is almost over, these businesses right here in Lafayette have an impact that stretches well beyond February. That's a wrap for sports, but stay tuned. Fast Track will be right back after this quick timeout. They are some of the only creatures found on every continent in the world. They are the only animals in the world to have feathers. They are birds. And for National Bird Awareness Week, parks naturalist Kyle Gebhardt of Celery Bog praises his favorite feathered friends by saying the more birds you have in a natural habitat, the better.
If they were out in the prairie eating seeds or in the forest eating seeds, they might pass that seed along somewhere else and help spread native plants.
Gebhardt points out that birds not only help the natural ecosystem, but as humans as well.
Also, they're not just good for the ecosystem, they're good for our mental health too. People engage in recreation by birding or hiking and viewing birds on YouTube or on places like this with bird viewing and bird feeders.
While you're out enjoying all of the fine feathered friends here at Celery Bog or anywhere else, there are things you can do for your safety and theirs. The CDC recommends avoiding close contact with your avian friends and instead enjoying watching them from a safe distance. Julia Blandford, Star City News, West Lafayette. Last Saturday night, the Purdue University Police was called to an emergency right here on 500 block of University Street. Last Saturday night, 2 students, Peter Mon and Adam Cobb, were hit by a van just blocks away from their fraternity house. The van's driver, graduate student El Said Salem. PUPD says that both Mon and Cobb, both age 19, were both severely injured and airlifted to Indianapolis hospitals. We reached out to the students' fraternity, but they declined giving a statement out of privacy for both the victims' friends and families. According to Purdue spokesperson Trevor Peters, Mon is a data science major from Armonk, New York, and Cobb is a sales and marketing major from Westfield, Indiana. Both students are still in the hospital in Indianapolis. We will continue to update as the story develops. Julia Blandford, Fast Track News.
Galentine's, for the girlies. It's good to have, some time with your friends or even just like time for yourself to, think about loving yourself.
We know that Valentine's Day is coming up this week, but here in downtown Lafayette, folks will be celebrating female friendship all down Main Street. As a part of this special holiday, businesses such as Scout will be participating in the first annual Galentine's Gone Local.
We'll have some new items on our sale rack. Our sale room is full of stuff. And we'll have lots of sweet treats, snacks, a mocktail, and like I said, the photo booth.
This event pays tribute to Girls Gone Local, an old downtown tradition with a similar premise of gal pals going out on the town to support small businesses.
We thought we would do a little kind of retro throwback to that, but a Valentine's Day spin.
The folks at Flourish Art Studio also have a sweet treat up their sleeves.
We're going to be doing a really, really fun cookie decorating class, and it's going to be, pink and red and hearts and glitters and all that kind of stuff.
Galentine's will be February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. Julia Blandford, Star City News, downtown Lafayette.